We are back.
Hey, everybody.
What's up, guys? Welcome back. Welcome to
Sweet Cherry Podcast. I'm Box.
and I am Cherry, and we are your hostess.
Welcome back.
Yes, if you have been following us, welcome back. I hope you are enjoying the shows. And if you are new, then welcome. I hope you guys stay, share us, subscribe to us, follow us everywhere. Just go, if you're on YouTube, just go into our description and you can find us at all our social media links. And you can also, you can find us on Spotify, Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, and there's other ones as well. Just search Sweet Cherry Podcast. I just don't remember the other ones. And and also you could find us on Patreon, where you guys can get exclusive episodes that we do not put up outside of Patreon, or the Spotify subscription base area. So you can support us there, and anything that you guys do give us, if you are subscribed to our Patreon or our subscription Spotify, everything goes back into the podcast and to bring more content, guests, and so on and so forth. So go on and show us some love.
Yes.
Follow us around. And
Thank you. We appreciate it, guys.
Yes, we definitely appreciate all of that. So,
today's topical.
Yes.
Is topical a word? I wonder if that's how you say topic in Spanish. Definitely not topical. I never heard of that word in my life. Sounds good, though.
Yeah. We just made it a word.
Yeah. Our topical for today is...
Word of the day. Topical. Today's episode is brought to you by the word of the day.
Topico. Topico.
Oh my goodness. So, looks versus personality. Or looks over personality, looks versus personality. Yeah, what do you think?
I went for the personality over looks. That I went.
You done it in the past?
Yes, in the past,
okay.
I have been in relationships where I I had done the whole, good looking, like really, what I found was really good looking, and then I left that behind and was like, you know what, let me go for somebody who's
you intentionally went for someone that was not
attracted, actually
as attractive, or maybe not attractive,
right? It wasn't, like I didn't have good luck with the guys. I'm talking about when I was a teenager. So I didn't have good luck with the guys that were good looking to me, so I just decided to go the other route and wanted to go for somebody who maybe had a good personality, not as good looking, and would treat me better. Like I would be happier with them and I wouldn't be hurt. So I did that. And the one, I did that twice actually, and one of them was just crap. The other one actually was
the first one was crap.
He was just straight crap. But the second one was actually he was good. He was a good guy. He had a great personality, very funny. Just who doesn't like to laugh? His personality was great. He was a good guy to me in our relationship. But I feel like our relationship did suffer because the looks weren't there.
Because you weren't
I wasn't so attracted to
physically
him like that.
attracted.
I loved him at one point. So at that, I thought I know he wasn't exactly, but I was still, because I loved him, I was attracted to him.
Okay.
But I knew he wasn't really, an attractive guy. But I loved him so much, so it didn't matter. But eventually throughout the years, it did suffer. Like I felt like our relationship suffered because I wasn't really that attracted to him. So it happened later on in life.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like it just started like
Yeah, just started like, things started to change a little bit with us. And then like, I wasn't, he was, like I said, he was a good guy. Definitely. He is, I'm sure he's still alive, but I mean, was because we're not together.
yeah.
But, he, he was good. It's just, our relationship started to kind of like fizzle out. And then the fact that I wasn't really that attracted to him, it was like
becoming more and more.
it was more apparent, like it was more obvious,
Right,
and
right,
it was just coming more into surface in our relationship. And then, so that didn't work out, and I ended up with somebody. Actually, ended up with somebody who I was one of the guys that I had originally dated when I was younger. That I was like, I'm not dating any more good-looking guys.
Oh, okay.
Because I ended up with him after.
Okay.
But after being in that little period that I had with going with personality over looks, that was like a good 12 years of my life.
Okay.
So it was a long time. But then when I got with the person that had both,
okay,
it was just so much, like everything was better. The sex, everything was just, and I'm like, oh my God, I've been missing this for 12 years. Like, what did I do to myself? But I won't knock the experience that I had with him, the relationship we had, because we did have a good relationship,
Okay.
But I feel like it will affect you eventually. Yeah, that's how it was for me.
I can definitely see that, because I mean, for me, like, that's like your first
thing you see,
right?
We don't see with anything but our eyes.
If you see someone and you're attracted to them, you're gonna try to, talk to them, get to know them, go out with them, or mess around, whatever it is that you're looking to do, because you're visually you're physically attracted to the person. Yeah. And then I think like that, to me, that always comes first. And then like once you start talking to them and getting to know them and their personality comes into play, that would determine whether you're going to continue going with the relationship, because they might look good, but maybe they suck as a person.
Right.
And their personality isn't great, and this, that, and the other. So you just leave that like, this is not where I'm going to be or what I want. Or their personality is going to be great. Like, so now they're good looking and they're a great person. Yeah. Like you have fun with them. You guys have a lot of interest together. They have a good sense of humor, whatever it is that you're looking for in the opposite person. So I don't know. For me, I always think like looks first.
Yeah, it should be that. It's gonna be. That's the first thing that you're gonna see.
Like I can't. So like for me, I cannot see myself. I don't know how to say it without sounding like a douche. I can't see myself being with someone ugly. No, that's not how I want it to come out. But I feel like if I'm not physically attracted to you, like, I'm not going to want to have sex with you. I'm not going to want to be intimate or anything like that, because I don't have that physical attraction. Like, if you have a great personality and this, that, and the other, we could probably be the best of friends. And that's how I would see it. But I mean, I haven't been in that. I haven't been in that situation where I, went for personality.
Okay.
I haven't been in that situation before. And not intentionally, like I just never
you
thought to be like, you know what?
Go for an ugly guy. He'll treat me better.
Well, not, I mean, it doesn't need to be ugly, but not like super attractive that I would normally go for. Yeah. Right. So so I just never found myself in that situation. But for me, I think like I need to be physically attracted to you for me to even consider anything else
physical with you. Anything.
Well, right.
them.
Right, physical.
Yeah.
I could be your friend and we had a great time. We had, our personalities mesh well and this, that, and the other. And I have no problems hanging out with you, but like other than that, I don't see it going anywhere else.
See, well, with me, it was like I found, although I didn't find him attractive, I found little things about him cute because of his personality.
Okay, so that's different. So like, because there's sometimes, so like we've talked about before in other episodes, like sometimes like the person is not like the best looking person, but there is something about them that's cute or even sexy,
Yeah.
Even though they're not the best looking, but there's something intriguing about them that can make you physically attracted to them in some way, because but they are still not the best looking guy or girl, but you just, something about them is attractive to you, where you'll say, all right, I'll give this a try because I do kind of like this person, and like something about them makes me
giddy, like a
giddy,
schoolgirl.
yeah, or wanna
explore this some further,
right? So but again, there's something about them that's making them.
They might not be the most attractive.
Maybe they just have a really, really nice smile.
Yeah, they'll have like something, maybe a nice, some sort of a nice feature, maybe something cute about them that maybe not everybody sees, but you see it because you like how they are. They're funny. They're so that's how
like their personality will showcase other features about them that you can like appreciate, or they makes them look attractive to you. Right. Yeah, because they're like maybe they have nice eyes, or they have a nice smile, a nice lips, or maybe their face is really chiseled. But
they got all that those
or
high cheekbones and all that.
So like a strong jawline or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But they're really not good looking. But there's just these little things about them that
you like because you like them.
Right? Yeah.
That's how it was for me.
Okay, so like that I can see. But again, that there's an attraction. There's something that's making you attracted to the person, not just their personality.
Yeah, you find little something. You'll find something cute about them.
Right.
You will find something cute about
them.
Right. Because you like them. They're funny. And they may have some nice features. Not that they're hideous, or anything like that. I wouldn't, like, it's not like I was with hideous people, but hideous looking people. It was more like, like
just different than what
I would normally date, or what I would even find attractive. Like just, but yeah, that's how I feel about that.
Yeah. So, but in the long, I think, but it always boils down to something that you're attracted to.
Then you find that one, and then you have everything with them, the physical part and the personality and the looks, and then it's like an explosion after that,
Yeah.
It's just all fireworks. Everything in the bedroom is intensified, I think.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever. I mean, now. All right, so now like there's people that I could think of in the past that I'll be like, what the hell was I thinking?
It's always like that, especially when you're young.
What happened?
When you're really young, you just like,
what's going on here?
Like ugly ass people, like people that you just like, what?
Ew. But in that moment, I thought they were super attractive.
Yeah,
and,
exactly.
Oh my god!
I think especially when you're younger, you tend to like, because I mean, I had my little boyfriends in school that those aren't real boyfriends, But then when I go back and think about the guys that I actually were my little boyfriends in school, I'm like,
what was I doing?
I'm thinking, what happened there? Like, I've had some questionable characters.
Yeah.
But when you're young and like really extra young, I feel like
you're like, I can't believe I was like crazy about this person before.
Yeah. Oh my god.
And you're like, oh,
I know. It's always like that. And it's so crazy because I always feel like women. I'm not saying it's every case, but for me, I feel like most women are more attractive than the man, like in their relationships or dating or whatever. I've always felt like that. Like, and I've just from experience and just other people as well.
You know what I always say too is like I think there are more pretty women in the world than there are good-looking guys.
I agree with you because I be watching these dating shows. And they'll be like all these beautiful women. It'll be always be like on a beach or something, like, you know, those reality shows. Actually, my man got me into them. He loves them shits. And, you know, the guys that come down, I'm like, there'll be 7 guys. I may find like one attractive, if that. And then there'll be like all these pretty ass girls. And I'm like, why is it like that though?
Yeah.
Like, what is
not
up
to
with
take
that?
away from men or you know, but I don't know. I always not saying that there aren't good-looking guys in the world, because there are, but
where are they?
Just think there's more women. Like for me, I can see a pretty girl walking down the street more often than I ever see a good-looking guy walking down the street. Well, what I consider a good-looking guy, you know?
Yep. I agree with you 100%. I always, you know,
I can see multiple pretty girls throughout a day.
A lot of pretty girls throughout the day.
And I'm like, damn, I haven't even seen one good-looking guy.
Is there a shortage of men?
I'm like, all week.
Yeah,
like is there a shortage in men? What's happening here?
Where'd they go? Then are they no longer in the US?
I swear, when I was younger, like in my early my late teens, like you know, well, starting from like 17, 18, 19 to my early 20s, like I found lots of good-looking guys around. And
where'd they go? They left us. They left the US.
I don't know where they went. They disappeared. What happened? Did they get ugly now? Like,
or how about when you end up dating someone that you read? I have one from elementary school. All the girls loved him. Yeah. Actually, you went to junior high with him. All the girls loved him in elementary school.
Okay.
He was the cutest little thing. Everybody liked him. And like, you know, I was one of the girls that liked him or whatever. And he ended up going to a different junior high school from me. He went to your junior high. And you met him. And
I think I know who you're talking about.
And then when I see him now as an adult,
you're like, oh,
what the hell happened? Like, have you seen him as an adult?
I think so.
Yeah,
I think so.
I was really like surprised. Actually, not even as an adult. I saw him when I was a teenager, and he was already like, I had bumped into him when I was a teenager, and he was already weird, like very different looking.
Okay.
From what I remembered.
Yeah, I mean, well, we're talking about years have passed.
Yes.
But like it's for me, it's like they were really good looking, well, you know, to me or whatever at that point in my life, right? So like I wouldn't expect them, even if they changed when they got older, to be
ugly,
like like, oh my God, what happened? Like, you know, because they were really good looking back, you know, a few years ago. So what happened in their life from damn fine to what the fuck?
Damn, what happened?
Who hit you in the face with a bat? I'm only joking. But like, yeah, like,
not to be mean or like, you know.
No, of course. I mean, we're joking around, but some people change so drastically.
Yes, drastically. A lot.
Yeah. What did I
don't know, girl. It sounded good, but I feel like help you out.
It wasn't the word, but it sounded the same.
Yeah, some change a lot. Like they look like totally different people. And usually when you look so different, it's some life changing. Either like maybe you got really sick, that could definitely change how you look, or maybe you could even gain a lot of when you gain a lot of weight, that also changes how you look, or losing, vice versa, whatever. But to just be cute and then you just naturally growing into ugly, it's like, what happened?
I didn't expect that.
I was so shocked when I saw his picture. I was like, and he was I didn't know at first. I didn't at the time when I had bumped into him again after elementary school. I was probably about 18 years old, and it was so weird when I saw him. I think he knew. God, that was horrible of me, but he must have known that I must have shown it all over my face when I saw him. Yeah, because he passed a comment, and like I was just like, he had like,
what was the comment? Oh
God, girl, it was such a bad comment. Like I wanted to run away. I was like embarrassed for him, for me. I just wanted to leave and run away from him. And I don't remember exactly how we did end up parting, but I had saw him, and I remember looking at him, and he was looking at me, and he was like, we started talking, and he did a little bit of those little cute things that he did when he was younger, like a little cute smile. I saw some of the cute features.
Yeah.
But he had broke out in acne, and he did not grow into like that cute boy that he was. Like he just looked different. He just looked different. And he didn't really grow much in height. God, I sound like so messed up right now. Oh my God. I don't mean to, like, he was like the Christian Grey of PS. I'm not going to say my school, but whatever, my elementary school. And then like, all the girls loved him. And then like, I don't know what happened throughout the years, but when I did see him that day, I was talking to him, we were talking, and I believe I must have made like some sort of a face or something when I was looking at him, because I've been told that my facial expressions show everything that I feel, which I try really hard to hide that. But I must have made a face. You know what he came out and said? What? He looked at me, he was like, I still look good. No. Girl, I almost died. I was mortified. So that's what he said. He passed that comment, and like it just made things so much more worse for me. I'm like, oh my God. I was embarrassed. I shouldn't have been the one that was embarrassed. It should have been him, which I'm sure he was. But I was embarrassed for him, because it was such a weird.
I would have been embarrassed, like, oh my God, like, did I just make a face or do something to make him have to say that?
Oh
like,
God.
then I would have felt bad. Like, damn,
facial expressions. I still do that.
Up. Like, I wouldn't want him to. Even if I'm thinking it, I don't want them to think like
you don't look good anymore. Like I just made
what
happened to him face. Oh my God, I probably did some stupid shit like that. I was young, like 18. I know. God, I probably did.
Happened?
I'm sorry.
What'd you do?
But just the fact that he said that, it just was like, oh my God, I have to get the hell out of here right now. Like, I gotta get out of here.
What did you say though?
I didn't. I just kind of like smiled, and like, I was 17, I was 18, I was young.
Like, I would have been like, okay, what is that?
Like I was, like, it was more cool. Like
so do I.
But I knew what it was. I knew I had made a face. Like I knew something that
I would have tried to cover it.
I don't remember what I did to cover it, but I'm pretty sure I probably just laughed. Knowing myself, I probably would have been like,
like fake laughing.
Yeah, because I wasn't gonna agree with you. I'm not gonna be like, yeah, you do. Like, I probably just laughed it off because I didn't know what the hell to do at the moment. But yeah, that's how that went down.
Funny.
It was crazy. I was like, oh my God. I never saw him again after that. I was like 17, 18 when I saw him again after elementary school. Didn't bump into him again. Then saw him many years later again on Facebook. And he looked better on Facebook than what he did when I saw him as a teenager. Maybe he was just
going through a rough
He didn't have the acne, but he still was not that cute little boy from school. Yeah, he wasn't.
I mean,
we all go through stages.
All change.
That's true.
Go through,
I don't want to sound messed up and like, whatever, but
too late for that.
I sounded so bad this episode.
I'm only joking. I mean, like, so I'm gonna say, like, don't be offended if we like say something about like not good looking people or this, that, and the other. Everybody has their own
Everybody is attractive to somebody.
Right. So we're just talking about
Our
attractions
Yeah.
and what we're attracted to and things like that. Doesn't mean that we're actually calling people ugly or
Yeah.
anything like that. I mean, it's just based on what we find attractive.
Yeah.
You know, I could be ugly to somebody.
Right,
Like,
me too.
Yeah, like
Exactly.
we can be ugly to people.
Hell yeah.
Like they'll just look at us like, ugh, you know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Mhm.
And
I agree.
and that's fine. That's their preference.
Everybody has their own
you know?
preference.
And
you
if
know,
they
it's-
told me to my face that I was ugly, I would be like, no, the hell I'm
no,
not.
the hell I'm not.
But if that's how you feel, all right, fine.
Right.
But you know, like,
Right.
but I don't think I am.
Hell
And
no.
there are plenty of other people that would say the same, that they wouldn't think that I'm ugly or Fox here is
Yeah.
ugly. You know what I'm saying? But
They
I'm not going to take it to heart that I'm not their type of
Right.
person. You know,
Right.
you can't be
Exactly.
everybody's type of person. You're not
Right.
going to be everybody's cup of tea, or
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
you know, don't get offended like by
yeah,
what
please
we're
don't,
saying,
because I feel
we're just
terrible that I
talking-
even spoke to
we're just talking about based on what you know,
But
we, what we're attracted to,
Yeah,
what we like.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
That's all it was.
And you know, we just didn't find you attractive. That's it. Don't take it to heart. Doesn't mean we don't like you.
Right.
know,
You might have a great
you have a
personality.
great personality. I mean, if you're unattractive and have a sucky personality, then that sucks for you.
Damn, pick a struggle. You gotta go find some help.
That sucks for you. But you know, we don't expect. This is just what we like, and
Yeah.
you know.
So please don't get offended.
Yeah. Don't get offended.
Yes.
Don't get butthurt.
Yeah, don't hate us.
Because we
Don't
not.
hate me really, because I was
we
the-
not here for all that. Don't be sensitive.
Yeah,
Don't
we're
you
here
know?
for a good time.
Yeah.
Everyone's got a story. Everyone has found someone ugly in their
Yeah,
life.
yeah.
You know, like doesn't matter who you are.
Even
like,
that, like I'm saying, like I could say, oh, someone said I'm ugly, and then I'll be like, no, I'm not. But there are times that I've gotten up and looked in the mirror, and I'll be like, damn, I look ugly. Like
yes.
I look. I'm really not as pretty as I thought I was. Like,
I've had many moments like that. Yes, I
And
have.
it happens,
too.
and
we
I
all
can-
have it.
and I
Like,
say it like, damn, I look ugly.
I've had moments where I wake up
Today,
and I'm
or
like, you know,
what
wash my
happened?
face, brush my teeth and everything, and I'm barefaced and I'm just like not feeling
Just
myself
what
today.
I look like.
And then there's other days where I did the same exact routine and I'm like, oh, okay, I look pretty today. No makeup on,
Yeah,
I look
maybe
good.
like my face is extra puffy
Yeah,
or
somehow-
something.
right,
like
something.
yeah, something's wrong.
something, maybe you're
My-
blotchy somehow.
yeah,
Like I get that.
got my eye bags just happen to be a little
Extra,
more
little extra today.
yeah, you know,
Right.
all, you know,
Mhm. I've
you-
had moments
we
like
could-
that too. Yeah,
I
for
say,
sure.
I mean, more so, I say like I'm a good-looking woman because I need to have that belief and confidence in myself. You know what I'm saying? That's
you all should, yeah.
yeah, because if you don't, then you start looking down upon
On
yourself,
yourself,
and
yeah.
and things that you feel you want to do or accomplish or whatever, and you know, you have to build yourself up, and building yourself up includes appreciating the way that you look
Yeah.
and
Mhm.
finding things that you like about yourself, like whether it's visual, you know, physical, or whatever it is.
Yeah.
You have to learn to love yourself.
Yeah.
You know, and
This is our bodies.
So,
this is our life. This is
yeah.
what we're this is what we're
So
stuck
even
with
if
for
the
life.
day that I am like, damn, I look ugly, but you know what? I'm gonna make the best of it. And today I look ugly, tomorrow I'm gonna look good.
Right. And it's true. And that's
Or
usually how it
maybe in a
works.
couple of hours.
Right.
Put
After I
some
put
let me put an ice pack on my face to take the swelling down.
put some makeup on, change the
Yeah.
look or whatever, you know.
Put some tight
Mhm.
pants on.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
It's
some
true.
jeans or
We
whatever.
all-
Shoes.
yeah, we all have our moments. Even beautiful people out there, all those beautiful people out there have their moments
Yeah, just
where they don't feel so beautiful.
beautiful.
Like
Yeah, and
you have your
that's-
days. Everybody
But
does.
always, you should always look for something that you find beautiful about yourself.
positive, something positive.
Something positive, exactly.
Yeah.
100% should definitely find
Yes. So looks versus personality. What was our decision?
I don't know.
Looks all the way. No, looks and personality.
I think it has to be hand in hand.
Yeah.
But I think looks go first.
Yeah, because that's what your eyes is it's the
what
first
you
thing
see,
that yeah.
first. Like,
You don't get to know the person before you see them unless you're on Love is Blind. Unless you're on Love is Blind, I think is it Love is Blind where they don't see each other and they just okay. But do you have you watched? Oh, you have to see when they see each other. When they finally, after weeks and weeks and weeks, talking behind a damn wall, and then they finally see each other, the facial expressions. It's great, girl.
Like, yeah, because what if you like the guy is like busted?
Girl, you have to watch. You have to watch it.
Now you have to go back and be like, never mind.
Yeah, and you could see
or
it.
you know, like not never mind, but like
that would be me because my
is not gonna be
like show everything.
This is most likely. I mean, I guess you could give it a try and see what happens. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, date, go on a live date because they're not dating on the show. They're just kind of talking through a wall, passing letters and
talking through a wall and there are multiple people, and then until they find until they find the one that they actually like, and then that's the one they'll rock with the most and vibe with the most. But then when they finally meet at the end, sometimes they even propose without seeing each other. And then when they go and they're their final encounter, when they're finally gonna finally see each other for the first time, you see some crazy facial expression.
I could imagine because
like, oh, this is you. Like, yeah, it happens.
Yeah, I'd be scared.
Yeah, I don't think I would ever do something like that.
I would be
because what if the guy has the best voice, the sexiest voice? He knows he has the greatest swag. He knows everything to say, and then he's like, whoa. When you see him,
what is that? I don't. Because then what do you do from there?
I know. Like, do they continue? Like,
do they try? Like, still try?
Know.
Well, nah, I'm definitely not getting married, but
right. Like, do you still give it a shot?
You still give it a shot? Like, but I feel like once again, if you don't have that physical connection, like that. Oh, if you don't have that attractiveness to the person, it's gonna ruin it.
Yeah.
Because like how because I can't see myself getting intimate with someone that I'm not physically attracted to.
But like I said before, when you actually get to know them and you like their personality, and
that's
you find the little things,
like,
you like about them.
If you continue going, like, let me just give it a shot and see what I find. You know, then that's different. But that's what I'm gonna be thinking in my head. Like, I'm trying this out to see if there's something that I can become physically attracted to. Because like I do like them as a person. Like we vibe great and this, that, and the other. But I'm not at the moment physically attracted to them. But let's go out. Let's have a few dates and let's see if I can find something that can spark something that will bring my insides to life. Yeah.
Bring my insides to life. I like that one.
Because if not, this is not going to go anywhere.
Right. Yeah.
Because physical attraction is a big thing.
It's big.
It's a very big thing.
Because we don't see with anything but our eyes. It's the first thing when you meet someone. It's you're looking at them. You're seeing them. You don't know their personality. They could be wonderful and look like crap, you know, but you're gonna,
but if you're not physically like attracted to them, how do you get intimate with them?
Find out if they are great, or anything else.
Well,
or get intimate with them.
But there are people that could still go carry on. You can't be like, for me, I have to be attracted to you physically some way. Something about you has to be attractive to me.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying you have to be like the most hottest guy in the world, or that I'm like, damn, he's so fine. Like, but there's something that needs to be attractive.
You have to find something attractive
that makes me wanna open the box.
Right. But from my experience, like I have been with unattractive guys that were not very attractive, and and then being with somebody who who is, to me very attractive, and I'm very physically attracted to them, it was such a big difference.
Yeah, I mean,
really
I could imagine.
And I did 12 years of that to a different type of lifestyle. Type of.
But that's a lot for me.
Yeah, it was a long
we
time.
have like a really bad sex life, intimate life, because if I'm not like really attracted to you like that, I'm not going to be wanting to get physical with you like that,
Yeah,
for me,
a lot of alcohol.
Well,
I'm joking. That was not how our
relationship gotta work. Like, I like them. Like, if you're like, oh, I like them and I like being around them and we click so well.
But once you fall in love with one of them.
Oh, well, yeah, that's different. I mean, if you actually fall in love or whatever,
you're gonna find cute things even though you might be the only one that finds them cute.
Yeah.
Falling in love, unless.
I mean, I don't know. I can't say. Like I said before, I've never been in really a situation like that. Mm-hmm. But I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd ever get to the love part. Like, I might be like, oh, like, okay, then maybe they're not the best looking, but their personality is great. And maybe there are these little things that I could end up finding attractive, but I don't know if that would be enough for me to be like,
to be with them.
Yeah. Like,
pursue.
No, like, this is going to be a long-term relationship, or maybe end up falling in love, or like, it would have to be something more than that.
Okay.
I think.
Gotcha.
I've never been in this situation, so I'm just talking shit right now. Who knows? I could have just end up falling in love, and he's ugly as hell. Surprise myself. I don't know, but I'm just saying what I think.
Yeah, because you haven't been in that situation. I got you.
Because I always thought that the guy, the guys that I dated or whatever, were good looking.
They were good. They were good looking to you.
Yeah.
Gotcha, girl. Gotcha.
So we'll see. We won't see.
We won't see. What do you mean we'll see?
I'm gonna go find one just to try it out. See what happens.
We'll see. I love the we'll see.
Totally just words just coming out of my head and my mouth. We're not seeing.
Not testing it out.
Yeah. Why would I have something good already? Why would I try to test it out with something that I'm not gonna?
Someone you're not even attracted to, right?
Yeah.
Why would you want to explore that?
Yeah. Like, I'm gonna leave what I got.
Yes, that's your girl.
Anyway, guys, that is it. We're gonna see about this next episode.
Yes. That's what we're gonna see about.
Like I said in the beginning, thanks for joining and watching and supporting us. YouTube, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts. Just search us up, Sweet Cherry Podcast. If you're on YouTube, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Click in the description, and you'll find all the links to our social medias and where you can follow us. You can also follow us on Patreon. Subscribe to us on Patreon and Spotify, the subscription portion of it. And on those two platforms, you'll get exclusive content, other episodes that you don't find on YouTube or anywhere else, and some behind the scene footage. You get some extra perks if you join our Patreon and our Spotify subscription.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, go show us some love, subscribe to us, and anything that you guys decide to when you subscribe to us, and it comes back into the podcast and helps us bring you more entertainment. And yeah, that is it for this one. We will catch you on the next one. Later.